tile really hard. We'll see.
Got the one mega hit.
Ping him and say you should play then.
Brought out. No fun allowed. Alright. Stay up here like I can. Might as well advantage of that. that. I wasn't trying to run him out of ammo, but I also just didn't want to put myself in a position where he could
You can get up there, but not for long.
Oh boy.
I didn't. Try lightweights and see what happens. That's definitely not my best heavyweight game. Could have won it. I fumbled at the end, so I'm glad I didn't win, because that would have been like I fumbled and. Do 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 do. Yeah, I shouldn't be getting hit by this shit, but I am. That's how it is. Am I in it right now? Probably not. See if I can get myself in them. What the fuck? I fucking hate this even turn around like that. I hate missiles. Oh boy, it's an ag. First missile passes. What I was trying to avoid still happening. God damn it. Controller. Alright, if my controller does that one more time, I'm done. We'll need to go get batteries. Do I have batteries lying around anywhere? Good question. Oh, those are the right size. I think what I need is double A. So controller malfunction, 1. Is there another battery? I'm just seeing if I have other batteries around. It's looking like a fat no. that fight came down to who could get a good position first. Well, it's not over yet. One is. Always what I have to do. I want to counter cross. I can't. Fuck! Choking it. Choking games I shouldn't be losing. Fuck. Oh. Was not gonna. I refuse to play that game of just missiles. one of those things. We stare at each other, and one of us hits, the other doesn't. Probably more going on with it than I realize. So. Backpedal until he's just about to get in range. Cross, reset.
Those are stunning me? There we go. Dodge this. That's good. One drop is good.
It's Marv time. Maybe I'll have fun with Marvs. almost full 47. Attempts will be made if they get that heavyweight. Alrighty, so get lightning in the voice chat here soon. Yeah, I'm kind of playing right now. Let me see if I can do this. If I can stream the game capture without the sound going away. Everything seems good. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna go to a different channel for this because I feel like it. Nope, not what I'm trying to do right now. This lightweight's doing pretty good. Could maybe look at the shoulder missile change. It is good AC. It does jump. I know what paint scheme I want to replicate. That's an old LRAC I made that is basically a copy of an older AC. It's not really doing what I want it to do pattern-wise, so I think what I need to do is just lighten up the greens. So. That's a much better color. There we go. Some painting there. And I gotta reconnect my controller. Yay, I need batteries. Yeah, there's my problem, batteries. Hello, you're being recorded still.
What's up?
Yeah, I don't know. Not quite feeling it tonight. It felt better with the lightweight than the heavies, but
That's fine. It happens, dude.
yeah.
I just keep at it. It'll go happen sometimes.
But yeah, I got the stream up for. I'm recoloring that one lightweight that I like. So
Yeah. I'm actually, dude. I don't know. I had like a sense of joy last night because I was just kind of happy that you enjoy the game and you're learning and shit. I don't know.
yeah.
Very wholesome. But yeah, I'd say check out FA, dude. FA is a whole. You might find new tactics, new ways of playing, just more competition, I guess. Because
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that's kind of annoying if AC4, at least on 360, is like the lack of people.
yeah, what's fortunate is that you got people like me or Hawk that can play everything. It's just
Then you pull out lightweight missiles, and it's like, time to mold. No, it's
Yeah,
good
you
though. It's good. I'm way better at doing of that shit than I was though.
oh, dude, by far. Like sometimes I see you pull out some nasty chains, and I'm just like, like yay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyway, I've recolored this lightweight.
Yeah, let's look at it. I think I might call it for the night. So I'll just like hang out in the chat and
Yeah.
talk.
My controller's low in battery, so I think even last night I had a couple controller disconnects. In one of the fights earlier, had a controller disconnect, and if in the last 2 minutes I had one, so it's no more PvP.
That's fine. But check out some CQC. some fun stuff right there.
Become a shot malt user.
Shot mode.
I'm gonna delete that thing because it's an older version I don't need. Anyway, I got Vega hits at the beginning, so moral
Nice,
high
yeah.
ground has been acquired. I don't know, but yeah, here's this lightweight that I've been using. I just changed it from the blue to like sort of a winter-esque scheme.
Dude, that looks nice right there.
And then that blue on the weapons, like that blue gunmetal, that's just what I standard my weapons with.
Oh, nice. I like that detail. You know, I used to look up I think it's the RGB color.
Oh,
palette
I've
thing.
done so much of that.
Yeah.
Doesn't work necessarily as well as the way I want it to, but actually, if you look closely, you'll notice there's kind of two shades of white. You've got like
Yeah.
the pure white, if like a very light, with like an icy blue, that's like pretty close to the white. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it. If you want more metallic colors, at least in AC4 and FA, they don't look metallic. Try decals with the colors that are available. Like, the white is going to give you a grayish look, so it's not really all that white. But if you want something yellow, try yellow decals, just like a square with yellow, and it looks pretty nice. It looks gold. Red looks nice as well. Yeah, try them out.
Yeah, this thing I noticed with tonight, like the 047 rifle, that thing would tag you. Well, the 102, whenever
Oh,
I had
yeah.
the lulls where the 47 was not firing, I just watched the 102 just miss, and I'm like, I'm sad.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We had, I wish I could have pulled off against that shotgun AC, like that one where I just crossed, because I was getting to where it's like, all right, once he gets close enough to where it's dangerous, cross, and then it's all of a sudden you're like scrambling to get distance, and it's like, okay, hold rifles.
Yeah.
But then I wasn't able to pull it off as well. Anyway, part of me just kind of wants to build newish
That's fine, I'll just-
things. I think I
just,
want to revisit midweights.
Yeah, try them out. Try out like Aaliyah or midweights. If I recommend, like, instead of lightweight legs, like trying to be a lightweight, just go with like, yeah, those legs, and boom, you got yourself something nice. If you want to be more like kind of aggressive, try out Aaliyah arms. Aaliyah arms are also pretty good for like that kind of midweight. And you can't really go wrong with that frame. I think that's like one of the most like balanced frames that you can get. Just because you can fit like kind of defensive style of weaponry like the 047. I mean, the 047 can be good in almost any scenario. You can use it aggressively, defensively, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you can also equip Marvs on that thing and push and do really well. Actually, I think that's like one of the types of ACs that Hal was using in the video versus my tank, where like, I got completely lucky, dude. That guy was just excellent mobility. So I'm surprised with that one. But it was a good fight nonetheless.
Yeah, the good old days. But I don't know. So turn 6 is, I guess, has been talking to Euronet. So Euronet coming back to at least PS3 is seeming like a nearish future thing, maybe.
Cool.
And hopefully he still has his Xbox, and I can convince him to hop on that as well.
Yeah, he's really strong. I would love to fight him.
Yeah. When you play PS3, I'll have to fight Akira, who, honestly, I think like he says with him and Euronet, it's about 50-50, and I can believe that. But it seems like he's better at some of the things that he's definitely like some of the lighter stuff he's better than Euronet at, or at least that's the way like Hawk has explained it to me.
Euronet was he was a decent lightweight player, very good. I mean, we can go back and forth, me and him, with lightweights, but that wasn't his thing. It was like one of his weaknesses, you know, like he was decent, but not like wow decent.
Yeah.
Though he could fight tanks with lightweights,
Yeah.
and
But-
that time I guess I was like fairly new with tanks, so
And I know Akiro can at least from what I've been told, it can pull off lightweights better than Euronet can. So it seems like he's kind of like learns with the Euronet things, but also like has I guess surpassed or whatever in certain.
Like jack of all trades kind of thing.
Yeah. It's an interesting time, the PS3 side. Like, just got several players, and there's different things to it compared to what I'm used to fighting over here.
That's good. It's really mostly just me and Hawk. Like,
yeah, we need more.
But I mean, what can you expect from a game that's been going on for literally a decade? you have two people that can do everything and have a bunch of information, so it's like that's all we have. It's just two like hardcore veterans. And I'm not surprised, like the Japs, I mean they wouldn't want to be paying for a subscription just to play AC, you know?
Yeah. That's the thing, like I've offered Akira to get him like live if he gets 360 or at least like, because it's like unfortunately the 360 version is objectively better in significant ways.
Yeah.
While like for answer, at least for me, it feels mostly the same. Like I did a sanity check of Lethal Dose and it was like maybe a few nuances where maybe this Moto Cobra is a bit better on 360 and stuff, but we basically the pit red seemed almost the same, and we fought basically the same. So
nice.
I don't know. Some people would have noticed more stark differences, and yeah, but it's a lot tighter where they are.
Try like dual MR100Rs on those arms. Those are pretty good.
Sounds like I'm going back to sort of my first major breakthrough where I did exactly that.
Oh, well, yeah, you're right.
Well, then again, it'd probably be good to revisit it with new building techniques and stuff. Kinda just want to start throwing 047 arms on everything.
Oh yeah.
Because that aim precision is nice and the maneuverability is basically the same. But I don't know if, like, for some reason the arms just track slower at all for any reason.
They're definitely heavier, but they shouldn't be tracking slower. They're definitely not as good with their maneuverability as with the Leo.
At least on the screen, it looks like it's pretty close.
Oh yeah, it's like 100 points practically, right? Yeah.
It's way better than Tellus.
Yeah, that's for sure. Arm firing stability 555, aim precision 99. Like those arms are so good. Oh yeah, but still, like even tuned, it's still really good. I mean, you can't really go wrong with those arms.
I'm trying to think about missile stuff I could do. Or actually...
Well, the Usagi missile and the PMs are going to be undoubtedly the best.
I'm just recreating a meta AC at this point, like meta, so...
Yeah. Scatters and spreads are decent, but they're like mostly used, at least by me and Hawk and a few others way back when, to lure out flares on like heavies and tanks, because you can fire them. They're like kind of like a sniper type of missile, right? Where you can just like kind of spam it from afar, and it will do tiny bits of damage, but eventually all that damage will stack up in the end. So they either dodge them, which are pretty hard to dodge, or they take the hit, or I mean they flare. And so yeah, scatters can be pretty decent. But you might be facing issues with like just like variety of weapons, because it's pretty set in stone, like what's good and what isn't. But there's like tiers to weapons. It's not like every weapon is just like that. Like the Moto Cobra is better, you know, than than other machine guns, but it doesn't mean the Zaka is like out of the race. You know what I'm saying? Like the Zaka, I've been liking it more than the Motor Cobra. It's just like, jeez, look at you.
Let me get my ammo back.
Let me see that again. Alright, that one's still a little bit. You do the whole like left right including.
Yeah, I am noticing I'm getting a bit more comfortable being aggressive against you. It's not always paying off, but at least getting better at that dogfight where I guess like once one person crosses, it's kind of it's like that weird game of do I try and go straight for getting my lock back? Do I try and continue like the position battle or I guess the maneuvering. That's what I'm doing. Sometimes going straight for the lock again is the wrong move. It's better to
it's
just.
All it's all part of fighting. You know, sometimes you gotta play aggressive.
Yeah, like that. When I brought up the Marvs, the ending of that fight was literally just me like standing, like doing signs, like on the ground, not even holding my normal boost.
Oh well, yeah, that's just the smartest choice you can do, especially against dual shotguns. Dual shotguns aren't necessarily like overpowered. Like they're powerful because they're shotguns, you know, but you still have to eat through PA. They only work if they have no PA. If they have PA, it's just like the bullets are too small and they don't deal enough PA damage to really do anything.
Well, you saw that one game where I ran you out of ammo. That's not what I was trying to do. I just realized, like, you can't stay up here long.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep going up.
I was actually kind of glad just watching you develop like new ways of trying to beat things. It's like you're using your brain, you know. It's not just me telling you like what maneuvers or things to do. It's like you're also adapting, and that's like nice to see. So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it bummed me out. I was kind of expecting it to do so. At one point in the fight, I was like, I'm most likely not going to have enough ammo for this because one, it's a heavy. Two, he has high PA, most likely a Leah Gen or something. So it's going to take a long time to eat through his PA. Not only that, he's playing it evasively, and he's just going to be mitigating damage with his high defense. So that's like the inner dialogue that I have. You can be as good as you can, but it's sometimes you gotta see it for what it is, you know. Dude, you got some nice chains.
Thanks.
Looking good.
I'm just gonna go to the simulator because the missions are just kind of.
All right, I'll give you a challenge. Beat Marchasa, please. Hard mode using only white glint, standard white glint.
What? Actually, I think with this thing, I'm gonna just develop this as simply a rifler, no missiles right now. Because that's kind of what was the first major breakthrough I made, and I want to revisit that. Probably like a newer build and seeing what I can pull out of it, rather than just using old builds that I've kind of forgotten how I used them.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, I do recommend checking out FA because FA does bring nice variety in terms of weapons and just like different combos. In terms of insides, I'd say not so much. I'd say it's around the same as
It's
S4
got a few
was.
more. I think at least with back boosters, it definitely is better.
Yeah, it's just like I find myself using the same stuff on FA, similar to how it is on 4. But in terms of like weapon combinations, there's definitely more options. Here, it's definitely way more bare bones. Everything is like already set, and done. It's just like it is what it is. In FA, there's like room for stuff, but it's ultimately the same, in my opinion. It's ultimately the same because fights at the quote-unquote high level are practically the same thing as in 4. It's just like lightweights with, good missiles, or I mean, you got the Kamal and you got the Sapla, but let's be real. It's like if you got yourself some wheelings and some MP203s, you're gonna be eating up other lightweights. But
Yeah.
Sapla is still pretty decent. It's nice. Heavies are pretty much operating the same. What was I gonna say? Midweights do have more room to breathe, though. That's the thing. But it's like, in the end of the day, they're kind of the same too, because it's just rifles. Like the best kind of midweight you can find in FA, or at least one of the best. It's one of Medler Z's ACs. It's called Bloodbub. It's just a fat midweight rifler that has like dual rail cannons and dual rifles. Like I love the sound of the rifles, bro. They just sound like something about just the effects of this game is cool. Like the boosting sounds dope. It sounds just raw, dude. And the rifles just sound beefy. They sound like massive weapons, Yeah. I wish they continued this kind of game. Like, the 4th gen universe is pretty cool, in my opinion.
It's interesting. I'd rather if they do make a new game, so never. They just do something different though.
I wouldn't mind something similar to old gen, because I actually like the aesthetics of old gen. I just wonder how it would be different from these games, since these games bring completely new mechanics and interesting ways of playing.
Yeah, kicking is definitely a thing I think should stay, or some form of where it's not like you're out of ammo and now you can just stand there and wait for the finishing shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Whatever move, at least for me, I'd want to design it in such a way that I like how 5th gen really makes it with the environment. So much important. Now, granted, you need actually good maps.
Yeah.
But I could see something that's maybe more urban warfare focused. And I know Osaka is kind of playing around with more search detection. I guess being more integral. While in this game, it's kind of more of okay, we see each other now we fight, and it's more about just tracking rather than a more. But then again, how that would work in practice is another matter.
I have a feeling this game's combat was more intended for just straight up dogfighting, just face to face kind of combat.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Just like, I don't know. We always compared him to like fighter jets and shit, just like dogfighting each other. But mechs.
Well, it's interesting because I'd say this is probably the generation where, for the most part, there is a stark difference in like how your mobility in different directions. While like 5th gen, like your boosting is the same in all directions. Old gen, it's very fluid, and basically like, you can boost the same. Like both systems have their merits. Let's take a look at other stuff. Here's the wonderful standard heavyweight I got from Hawk from Harding.
It looks kind of nice.
Yeah, it's the Make Gilver mold heavyweight. It's good. I haven't really played it much anymore, just because, I mean...
I like the color.
Thanks. 'Cause, I mean, I can just play this thing.
Ooh, the cool one. Yeah, that one... I'm glad that you traded that one. That one seems like a decent main AC.
Yeah, I haven't really played much of the 047 head idea, because honestly, with the paint job, I prefer the look of the Solix head. But yeah, man, like, last few sessions, I mean, like, you've been one of the people forcing me to get good at manual aim shots. Because I know I got some of them predicted some big damage.
Yep.
Then we have basically my modified L209 AC earlier.
It's part of it. It's you have to kind of learn them to be good with heavy. So like, I'm just gonna try and go for those flanks that you're not gonna be able to track unless you do some trick shots. And that's where the skill in heavies come from and why they're respectable, because they're a different form than lightweights completely. Lightweights focus a lot on chain boosting, energy management, a perfect boosting and all that kind of stuff. Heavies as well, but in their own fashion, like more about juking, predicting the opponent, just being good in general with your heavy weapons. Because if you can predict the trajectory of your opponent and like all that kind of stuff, you can land some nice manual aim grenades. So yeah, man, my dog is so needy.
Do you want me to go over the modifications I made to this compared to the L209 AC?
Sure.
Well, let me pull up the L209 one. Let's see. So yeah, L209's version, it was a bit too fragile for my taste. It was definitely one of the big things. Weapon set, at first I kind of hated the rifles, and then I started understanding more. It's like, this is one thing, I try to diverge from it, then I learn more about why this thing is the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, part differences, like you got a couple frame changes, Solix head and Judaflex, trying to get a little more beef.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Judaflex are actually still have really good mobility. Kept the weapons the same, because I've kind of learned at least a decent amount of how to use them. Granted, I've noticed myself, at least in the fights we have, because you bring out a lot of delays, I'm just like, I have no point for the VTFs, bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I can be the same way. I usually drop them and just keep with my Usagis.
But let's see, I kept the tunes the exact same.
They can be good, the Dearborns, as like a starter, like an opening attack, just because of the proximity damage that they have. So, but I don't know. I don't prefer them for dogfighting. I just prefer them to dump a couple of them and then drop them immediately to conserve energy.
But yeah, I changed the side booster to Hogire, just have something just to try and get some, just to keep it lighter. I
Nice.
changed the back stabilizers a bit and also made the back booster Aaliyah, just to make sure I'm not completely gimping it. And that's something that I got from Paul.
Nice.
Yeah, and actually on PS3 I traded Akira, the version of the thing I have over there, and let the L209 AC ported over. And he ended up playing both and said that mine was a bit easier to use. And I want to say he felt more comfortable in mine, because it seems L209's like really goes down that specialized route. While mine, it's a little bit more versatile. At the cost of raw speed.
You know, for a while I was suspecting that they were giving out like faulty ACs that just feel off, because I also feel that with L209's AC. It feels too heavy for my liking, which is why I completely changed my entire playstyle and setup on AC4. It's not exactly pure chain boosty. I don't think just pure chain boosting is, while it looks nice and it definitely shows like the skill of the one doing it. I sometimes feel it's like an unnecessary amount of energy being used. Or you can use that for other reasons, you know? Some lightweights require you to be very chain boosted, but I don't know. I prefer just high output and plan my chains better. But L209 feels too heavy because of the Ganogen and the shader side, right? And so when I look at his videos, it just doesn't make sense how he's doing all that. But sometimes I feel that version of the AC that you have is very old tech and not like something from, you know, something more recent, I guess. And then sometimes I feel it feels just like, because you can move really well with that setup. It's not like you can't, like that. People have been using that setup for years. It's just, I don't know. It's sometimes it's for me and sometimes it isn't. You know, like,
some nights it clicks, sometimes it doesn't.
Exactly, dude. So like sometimes you'll see me just like being too slow with that kind of setup, and I don't like it. And sometimes I'll just be chain boosting like a fucking madman. Nice, good shit.
Do you want this thing?
Maybe later, because I think I turned off an Xbox, but it's actually it looks nice. I would actually be using that too. Like, I haven't had that kind of setup in a while.
I'm trying to think what I could do to it. Part of me's considering going to Belt Creeks for longevity.
I'd say Belt Creeks is a nice option with that setup, just for more lightweight, you know, less weight. I used to have a setup similar to that had what's like the first missile that you see? It's like a box. Oh, rip.
Yeah, this is my controller being low in battery. So that's the thing I gotta do. Yeah, I'll make a version of this with fucking Belt Creeks on it, and I kind of want to change the VTS because like they're definitely useful, but at least I'm finding it. I'm not using them as much.
Yeah.
So like I'm dropping them in a lot of games, and even against heavies, I'm still dropping missiles early. So I don't know if there's something else I want to do with that.
Yeah, those missiles, the muscle shells. I had a similar AC to that had those, just the muscle shells with like the extensions. And it was alright. I had it paired with dual 047 rifles and one muscle shell pack, and I would just rifle people. Kind of with that exact like body build.
Wait.
Yeah, so it was just muscle shells and packed with Sagi missiles.
I'm pretty sure the model for this is almost literally like for the shoulder ones, just scaled down a little bit with minor modifications. And for some reason the shoulders do more damage, because of course they do. Everything's off by 10? That's like this weirdly specific. Gotta get the high AC missiles.
I'll just keep the VTFs and try the Belt Creeks and just see how that feels.
Look at what Kel put on Sun and Weeb Central. What the fuck?
I'm not pressing the play button while I have the stream up.
Okay.
I feel like that is the correct decision.
Jesus Christ, Kel. It's
If I saw the thumbnail, I'll watch it later. Yeah.
Is this like being also streamed into YouTube or something?
Yeah, this is being streamed. I've been streaming this entire time.
Yeah, to YouTube? I thought it was only to this.
Yeah, to YouTube as
shit.
well. So
Oh
yeah,
damn!
dude,
Can I
lightning
not?
exposed.
Can I say bad words? I can't say the bad words, huh?
I mean, I don't care.
Who's watching? Here, let me see.
Literally no one right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably
Yeah,
cut
I
the
was-
stream into.
I was worried.
Oh no, random ramblings that no one's gonna watch, and that's okay. So, cutting stream in 3, 2, 1.